And hello. Hey, I was asked about this 1983 inch metric super lathe here. And, maybe some things about its origin or something, and maybe even how I got it. Okay. Well, I got this GoPro on this Noga big boy, and you can look at me while I get it off there, hopefully without dropping this camera. Yep. We got it. Okay. Well, to distinguish an inch metric lathe from the English version is they have 3 levers. That's the easiest way to tell, looking from a distance. And, this big square plate here without the window. I can't think of anything else to distinguish the machine. This machine was made in December of 1983. Okay. Now, I hope this works, that you can see what the invoice for it. I'm not going to put the serial number out for this lathe because I think it could actually be used for fraud. They didn't make very many machines like this. So one of the notes here, if you can see it right here, I tried not to shake. Paint, Glidden, Glidguard, Alkaloid, Industrial Enamel, Machine Buff. Okay, the lathe was delivered to Western Electric in Georgia, but they didn't pay for it. The government did. What a sweet deal being a big outfit like that, huh? Well, anyway, they had a giant contract, Missile Guidance Systems. Now, Western Electric was bought out sometime in the early 2000s by Lucent Technologies, and this lathe became surplus. Then this brave and handsome machine tool dealer named Matt at Lost Creek Machine, but I can't think where the heck he is. Someone said he's in a cornfield, but I don't know. He's a great guy. He had this machine for sale about 2002, I think, for $9,000, okay? And he's just a good guy, because I tell you what, the thing got a little bit damaged in shipment, and he just took care of it. And he's still around, okay? Isn't that nice? Okay, now this is how I got this machine. George W. Bush made it for small business guys, that's me, Donnie, to be able to purchase machines on lease and totally write it off on taxes. And with the help of my alcoholic accountant, we were able to write this thing totally off in taxes over a 5-year period. And at the end of that period, I bought it for $1. Now, it's, I didn't actually get it for free. I would have had to pay the taxes anyway. And I did pay the taxes. And then, and at the same time, I paid this lease, But the taxes were refunded. However that worked. I couldn't understand the accountant, he was just pretty drunk. So anyway, it worked out, Instead of paying the taxes, I paid the lease, then bought it for $1. Then I had to pay some kind of sales tax on it for a few $100 or something. And that's how I got this machine. As a business, that's what you do. Now, this thing was depreciated out 5 years, and then I moved it into my garage. And this 1983 machine is the ideal one for the garage because it runs on single phase. You know, if you can run a clothes dryer, you can run this. And that's pretty cool if you think about it. Yeah, I've had quite a few of these, but I've hung on to this one. It's just a good one to hang on to. And another quick interesting thing about this thing is the order dates. You know, they entered, the entry date was 9/7/82, and the delivery date is almost a year later, wherever it is. 9/14/82. I don't know. That's part of that stuff. Well, anyway, you can look it over. And I'm sure it's on there. But that's the invoice date. On this page, over here is the stuff that was originally delivered. Okay? And one thing I want to tell you guys, if you're thinking of buying one of these things, this is something you can do. And before I bought this from Matt, you know, at Lost Creek Machine in a cornfield, he's a great guy. Okay. I think I just flashed you something. I don't care. But let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these are the stuff that was originally supplied, and I got most of it with this machine. Okay. But I want to tell you, you know, I got this for around 10 grand or something like that, but I had to put a lot more in it. And I think, you know, you look back, it's about 20 years ago, I got this machine, I leased it, and then I bought it for $1. I'll tell you what, at the time, that was quite a bit of money, you know. Then I think I had to put about $8,000 more into this thing to make it, you know, do what I needed to do. It pretty much paid for itself in 5 years. But in many ways, something like this, you know, adds to your overall quality of work. You know, just kind of how it is. Yeah. Hey, there's my transportation and Alex Singer bicycle. How about that? Okay. Well, back to this. This is what you want for your home shop. Now, the ones I'm looking for are about 78 to about 1983. This is the last of it, okay? Now, what I was going to say, I think I got sidetracked, but if you find a lathe, get a hold of Monarch, and this is what you want more than the manual. You want the origin of it and what came with it. You know, tell them, you know, if you don't add, tell them you want everything. Otherwise, you're just going to get the stupid you know, that's online, and it's not very useful. Not as useful as the South Bend, how to run a lathe. Well, you know, the fact is, folks, there is no how to run a Monarch 10EE lathe. These things cost as much as a house. And the replacement, see, this whole machine here, the replacement cost on this machine, it still holds factory tolerance. The replacement cost of this machine is well over $100,000. And you know, you can shop around and find one for less than that. You can talk to Monarch and see what they have in their stable. You know, this one doesn't need to be rebuilt. It needs to be repainted, but it ain't gonna get repainted for a while. And you know, I don't know what to tell you. I don't think I lucked out. I think I worked for it. So anyway, we'll leave it at that.